Well, I'm going to show you my 160 meter adapter here that I made up. This is the easiest way for you to use the 80 through 10 end-fed half-wave antenna on 160. Now, as you can see here, we have the my antennas 80 through 10. We've got the antenna hooked up here, and it goes vertical for about almost 80 feet, and then it goes horizontal for the rest of the way. Normally your coax would just plug in right here, and you should have a ground wire connected here. Hopefully your antenna is near the ground like mine. I've got an 8-foot ground rod, and I also put some fence wire down here on the ground. The grass is growing up through it. It's about 40 or 50 feet long. It kind of helps on 160. It's not a very elaborate system by any means, but it does get you on the band. So I made up this very simple adapter. It's just an SO239 connector with an alligator clip on the end, just a piece of wire. So there's my adapter. Now normally my coax would hook here and my ground wire would hook here, but what I've done is I've used a lightning arrestor for coax here, and I've connected my ground wire to it. And so now when I connect my coax up like so, my ground is connected to the shield of the SO239, the outside of it, which is the same point as this. They are internally connected inside the transformer. Okay, so this is my coax going to the shack, and this is the lightning arrestor. Now, you could use a number of different methods. You can actually use a ground clamp and just clamp it on here and then hook your ground wire to that. Anything is going to work, but just don't hook anything at all to here. Now, when you want to get on 160, you simply unplug this and then plug it in to your SO239 adapter like so. Sorry, trying to do this with one hand. Just plug it in like this, and then take your alligator clip and clip it to the antenna. So there you are. Now you're on 160. What you have is a quarter wave inverted L, which is what I have for 160. And this will go to my radial field or ground or whatever. Like I said, the better your ground system is, the better it's going to work. But we're just talking about a matter of several dBs difference, and just a ground rod and some fence wire or something thrown on the ground is gonna get you on the band, and you'll be working DX and be real happy with it. The transformer is not doing anything. It's connected on the antenna side, but it's just a piece of metal as far as the antenna goes, and so that's all there is to it. Then when you're done, just unhook your connector, unhook your alligator clip, and plug her back into the antenna. And you're back on 80 through 10. So there you go. Now, usually the antenna is going to be too long. It's going to resonate down around 1750 kilohertz or so. Just below the 160 meter band, and you'll find your SWR is going to be up around 2 to 1, and up on the upper part of 160 it'll be like 2.5. Easy stuff for a tuner to match, no problem, and you won't have much coax loss on 160 meters. But if you want to be a pursuist about it, you can simply cut the wire here and insert a capacitor in series with it, and that'll raise the frequency up. That will shorten the antenna electrically. And I've found that anywhere from 0.001 to 0.004 microfarad is going to make it resonate somewhere in the 160 meter band. And it all depends on a lot of factors. The lower the capacitance, the closer you are to 001, the higher the frequency it's going to resonate. I tried a 001 on this, and I was resonating at 1950 kilohertz. With a 002, I was down around 1850. So it's going to vary as to your installation. So actually, if you're going to use a tuner anyway, it doesn't matter. Just forget the whole thing with the tuner. Hook it up, clip your lead on, and you're ready to go on 160. So that's it. Now I've made a system. You may have seen the other video using relays, and that works great for remote use, but you do need a separate power cable for it, and it's a bit of a project. This is very simple. So there you go. Thanks a lot, and good DX to all of you.